Hello everyone, welcome back to another Hayden 4086 racing video. I'm getting over some allergies, that's why my voice sounds like that, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode, custom start in the Truck Series, of course, because I really hate the dirt racing. So we're going to go over here, let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to see y'all back after I finish creating my driver, and yeah. Alright, we're back after creating our driver, and now we're going to go ahead and get into the actual career mode part of this. I think I'm going to do probably 1 to 2 races in this video, just try to get started, see if we have another contract option after this year, see who we sign with, do the race, and see who, kind of comes through everything. As we got a custom designed truck back there that is very mid. Let's see what teams want to sign us. If possible, I'd love to get in the Chevy organization, join a team. I don't want to start a team. Alright, we got Front Row, which is a really good team. Alright, looks like we're going to be a Ford guy. So, Black's Tire 38 truck. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Alright, we're going to start season. Racing the number 38, Black's Tire truck, and Front Row Motorsports is not a bad team to start off with. We're good to go, so let's see if we can win our first race at Daytona. That would be very good. 2 top 25, just get a thing, and we're ready to go for Daytona. So I will I'll go ahead and qualify, and I will see y'all back in the next clip. Alright, we're here. We're going to do a couple laps practice, and we're going to do qualifying. And, yes, we're going to do a couple laps practice. I got to get a feel for the manual with the clutch again. Got to not get hit off pit road.
Clear the pit, hammer down.
And, yeah, let's get into this. Our first laps in the Truck Series at Daytona. I do have a feeling road courses are gonna be a struggle to begin with, because I can do road courses. I'm good with the Cup cars. The truck cars drive a tad bit different on the road courses, for me at least. Also, driving with actual clutch and stick shift is a little bit harder. I want to switch to 5th gear, but as you can tell, the trucks and Xfinity cars do not have 5 gears like the next gen Cup cars do. So there's that. Truck is very loose, I can already tell. Very loose, especially at angle 4. A little tight than 1 and 2 actually. Just try to stay off of Anderson here. I have a feeling drafting help is going to be a huge deal as far as manufacturer drafting help. I have the settings turned up high. I'm using the harder AI. So, there's that. Try to stay on this line. I had this line enabled for practice, of course, just to kind of get a visual on what line to take. I tend to take the middle lane a little bit. Very loose off the exit of 4. We are very loose off the exit of 4. And looks like I'm just a little bit off the pace, very loose off the triangle exit there. But I'm going to take like 1 more lap, and then we'll head straight into qualifying. Very loose in the exit of 1 and 2. I'm starting to lose control. Back out the gas a little bit. No, I don't. The force feedback wheel gives me a lot more force feedback as far as how loose the truck is, because I used to play this game with controller. And, it's not, controller's good for just a casual sit down and play. but wheel is where I really get into my actual sim racing. Mike Armin's gonna pass me from the top. So this truck, I don't quite know how 2020 Front Row performed in the actual series. So this is my last lap. I'm just gonna kind of pull off on pit road and hop straight into qualifying. Again, bear with me. This allergy-filled voice is, oof, hard to even hear, much less listen to in a video. But yeah, we're gonna try to get behind the 74 and draft here. It's gonna get loose. Bump draft him. We'll go down here on the bottom, try to see if I can sneak a truck by him here. So I can get on here, but I'm gonna back off the gas and I'm gonna head into pit. To end my practice session,
Slow down. We got the black
that'll be
flag.
it for me in practice. We're gonna go to qualifying,
This time with the black flag.
and let's see where we can qualify here. If we can qualify good, it'll be great if we can qualify good here. So let's see if we can get some nice qualifying here. Let's shift it to 2. There's second gear, 2, back into third. It's so weird not having to row through a 5th gear. Because again, playing Forza Motorsport as well, you know, you got like 6 and 7 gears in those cars, and you got like 4 in old Cup cars, you got 4 in trucks and O'Reilly now. There's Xfinity back in this game. But, you know, all that good stuff. I kind of try to follow this like rubber right here, at least in the corners. Oh, I'm gonna check this so I'm still a little loose. It's not as bad. Of course, through here, teammate slide adjustments. I made slide adjustments like 10% because it's a video game, but still. Coming through the entrance of 1 and 2, I try to run a little bit high in the packet cars. Of course, now we're picking up clean air, so we're going to be a lot faster, but once we get in the actual race, start getting some dirty air, you know, kind of disrupting some of the aero on the truck. That'll be tough, because my truck seems to run a lot cleaner in clean air, of course, like it should. Once we get into dirty air, we're a lot looser, really loose off the exit of 4 here, so I really need to get that fixed. Looks like we're just off the pace. We're like almost 500 seconds, 0.500 seconds off the pace. I don't know the exact point for that, but we're off the pace. We're not at 51.94 or 0.094 actually. We ran like a 0.56 something, 0.500 something. So like half a second off, I guess. I don't know the exact measurements for that. Looks like we're getting a lot better exit off 4, just slightly loose. I didn't slide that time. So maybe we can get this. Alright, 304. That's not bad. That'll get us 32nd. Which is last place, I believe. Yeah, they were at 301. Car's very slow in qualifying. Whew, I'll see y'all back next to when we get to the race. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. We're here for the actual race now. As, you know, we had to cut the clip for qualifying. So, here we are actually getting into the race. Truck's still loose off of 4, but I think I can deal with that. Starting last place, qualifying did not go how we wanted it to, but let's see if we can get through the draft here. See Taylor Gray up there, I believe it's truck got loose there. Truck is running very loose. As we shift into 4, see if we can get some drafting out. Nobody's behind us, so I have to focus on that. See that truck get there. If I can find the hole.
Coming inside now. Bottom clear.
Yes, here we are. We're in the middle. That hole just closed. We're gonna leave the 34 truck out here. I love running the inside lane. That 34 truck is getting me really loose off the corner here. We're taking highlight.
Hold your line.
Let's see.
You're all clear up top.
This is gonna end up in a wreck. Be careful. And 29th, goal is 25th. Whoa, the 27 truck is very loose there. The 4 truck. 74 sideways.
Hold your line.
That was my fault. I didn't get the 74 sideways. I'm bouncing off everybody. We're in 27th on lap 2. We're not in bad shape here. I can get by the 74 here. And get drafting here.
Careful. Still there.
Get past Natalie Decker, because she's always trying. Way
Careful.
ahead.
Still there.
Phew. All of the trucks here are trouble, actually. It's not just one driver. I'm just
Clear high.
saying that because we pass around a couple trucks here. We are flying up in here. I'm going to get sideways off the thing. Almost took out Greenfield.
Hold your line.
The 15th.
Clear low, bud.
This truck is lightning quick in the draft.
Stay on the bottom.
Get drafting help from Nemechek. Here and get past Ben Rhodes. See if we can get on the bumper Chastain here. We got a huge run. We're gonna clear Chastain. Get on the bottom of Anderson. We're gonna try to shoot up in here in between Riley Herbst and the 51.
All right. Clear outside.
We are in business here on lap 3, making up a ton of spots. We're gonna get on the back of Austin Hill. Yep. See if we can pass Austin Hill. Let's see if we can continue this run up to Enfield.
You're clear.
We are flying. We'll see if we can clear Enfinger here. A top 5 in our first start would be amazing. But you know we're not going for the top 5 as our only goal. We're going for the win. Let's see if we can get a run off Crafton and not get wrecked by that 98 here on the bottom. Let's see if our truck can hold up to the exit of 3 and 4. Because I've gotten past a couple times on being loose.
Got room. You're clear there.
So 98's going to go to the bottom. He's going to go run here. On the bottom, my truck's going to drift up being loose.
Side.
So the 98's going to get a run on the bottom here. I think I can beat him out in the straightaway here.
You got room.
We're drafting, crafting here. Got 3 laps to go. I think we're just going to stay over here with crafting. Try to
Careful. Still there.
draft crafting. We're letting off at Daytona crazy. Let's see if we can stay here with crafting. And sorry for that cutout, my camera cut out. Oh, we're gonna get in the wall here. We're gonna lose some ground on crafting here.
Inside.
This is oh man, we're gonna lose ground on Enfinger here.
Careful. Still there.
2 laps to go. Can we win our first race though? If we can hook up here with Enfinger and draft the 88 with 2 to go, can we do this? We're on the bottom, we're gaining ground. Trying to stay here. My truck's really loose. Enfinger got loose there.
Still there.
Clear. 98. I'm gonna lose ground here, so let's try to draft Enfinger through the corner. Can't lose draft. Losing draft is our enemy. If I can rocket past him right here,
White flag.
can we do this?
Stay low, stay low.
I'm drafting the 88. Can we make a last lap pass? I'm loose on the top side. Pull back in line here.
Stay out the bottom.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we side draft Crafton?
Careful, still there.
98 gets loose. He spins off my nose.
Back work right there.
And the race is finished under caution. Second place. And our first race is not bad. Yeah, might have wrecked the 98. We're not going to talk about how I came up the track and basically took him out. But second place in our first race is not bad. We legit had a shot at the win there. So if we can keep up this speed through the next couple of weeks, we'll be golden. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this video. We have basically put together our start to the truck series here. Almost had a win. If I don't hit the wall there, I'm pretty sure I can clear Crafton and get the win and not have the race end under caution. But anyway, see y'all in the next one.